body gets used to it, you need to change the stimulus, and so you make the rocks more interesting, which in the world of rocks means more jagged or sharper or smaller, like the pressure increases. Or you switch from the glued ones to loose ones because it gives your feet a little bit different. So yeah, it's definitely a neurological, um, it's a neurological response because that's where the relationship of all of our proprioceptors and mechanoreceptors, all the little supercomputers within our tissues and our joints and nerves give feedback to the nervous system as a whole and tells the body how to adjust, whether it's adjust position, so from a motor output, adjust position, or even adjust an emotional response or a hormonal response, again, based on our environment.
And the cool thing about this, even if you're like, that sounds nuts, is that all you need to do is go to like your backyard, your neighbor's backyard, steal a bunch of rocks, and put them in a, like you said, like a box or put them in on a surface where you can actually step on them and have them stay in place, and you can give it a shot, and you have like zero risk, just your financial risk and zero physical risk.
Yeah, it really is. Like that. I mean, the biggest risk I tell people is like, if you do it outside, just be aware, especially like here in Arizona, if you go outside and there's cactus needles, you have a chance that you might, step on something that punctures your foot. But so common sense, like that. And don't make it too painful. So if you're haven't taken your socks off for 10 years, you might want to start with some smoother rocks that are more comfortable, and then work your way up. And everybody's going to be different. I'm not finding like the smaller rocks are necessarily better to start with than the bigger rocks. It's very individual. So in my office for my clients, I have 3 or 4 different examples in just using boot trays of 4 or 5 different size rocks. And if they're thinking about doing one at their house or wherever, I have them test out each type of rock for their foot so they can see, if they're going to go buy them or go find whose yard they're stealing from, they know which type of rock they're looking for. Because the worst thing is to get rocks that you're not ready for, and then they're so uncomfortable and painful, you are either going to get hurt or you're just not going to want to do it, because there's a fine line between interesting and it makes you want to touch it, and interesting, not interesting but painful and annoying, and no, why would I inflict that kind of pain on myself?
Right. So is there like a prescription that you would normally give people? Like, is it like 10 minutes a day or 10 minutes twice a day, first thing in the morning, like whenever you're at your desk, or what is your general prescription for people to start doing this?
My general prescription is to try to put it places that you're already standing, so you don't have to worry about carving out the 10 minutes a day and 20 minutes a day, that it just kind of happens organically. That's like the best to do. And then, with the general goal being, I think, minimum 20 minutes a day to start with, but not necessarily all in one, right? It doesn't have to be 20 minutes all in one standing, but like, make sure by the end of the day you've spent a cumulative 20 minutes minimum a day. And then, it's one of those things, more is better. So if you can do it more, great. But if you can't, like 20 minutes is pretty easy to commit to out of a 24-hour period, especially when you're putting it in places that you're already standing. I mean, that is the key. It is, because then it's not like really a home exercise program that you're like, okay, well, between 12 o'clock and 12:30 at the beginning of my lunch hour, I'm going to do my exercises, right? Like, that's easy to say, oh, I'll do it later. And so this way, if they're in your shower, if they're in front of your kitchen sink, or in front of your oven, or in front of your standing desk at work, or in front of the coffee pot at the office, whatever place you're going to be standing, like, you're forced to stand on it. Ideally, it's the place you're standing where you're going to be barefoot, because then there's the extra step of taking your shoes and socks off if you put it somewhere that you're not normally barefoot. But so it's like anybody who works with clients and is trying to get them to make a change, you realize that you have to really make it like you're, just like my experience and your experience, once you start doing it and you see the power of it, you crave it, and then you want to do it.